So you want to smell good and you want to taste good down there. Oh well, I got you, sis. In today's video, I will be sharing with you 12 simple feminine hygiene tips every girl should know. And if you're not doing at least 5 of these tips, then girl, you've been doing something wrong. Oh well, grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's chat. We gotta talk, okay? Okay, I don't know why I was clapping. But hello and welcome back to Uzzielle TV. I hope you guys are doing great. For those of you who might be watching me for the first time, my name is Uzzielle, aka Advocate for Positivity. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 12 feminine hygiene tips every girl should know. And I think it might be even more than 12, but I've saved the best for the last. So make sure you watch till the end because you don't want to miss out on these tips. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it. But first, if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell right beside the subscribe button. That way you are notified when I have new uploads. I'll try as much as possible to really explain myself, but I'm also very careful because YouTube has got policies and there are some words that I am not allowed to use on this platform. So I like to call her V. Okay, so let's just give her that name. It's a code name. We both understand what I'm talking about. Anyways, now that that is out of the way, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about V. She is naturally acidic. You do not need to do a whole lot to keep her happy. It takes little efforts, minimal, very minimal efforts to keep V happy. But I find that sometimes we go overboard because it's all in our head. We would think, oh, the best fragrance, oh, the best soap, all the best deodorant would make me feel confident. V has got her natural fragrance. V has got her natural acidity. So you do not need to do a whole bunch in there. All you need to do is just to maintain. V's acidity helps fight off bacteria. So there's a good bacteria there and there's a bad bacteria. Acidity down there helps fight off bad bacteria. You should get worried if there's any form of fishy or foul smell. For some reason, God created us in such a way to even diagnose ourselves. Okay, so now that we have a little bit understanding about, V's acidity and bacteria and all of that good stuff, let's go ahead and I'll share with you these 12 tips. The first thing is tied to the introductory part of this video, and that is for you to get to know V. Yes, get to know her, build a relationship with her, because you know what? She's you. So get comfortable in knowing her, appreciate her, whatever color, size, shape, whatever she comes with. Next tip, and I don't think people stress this as much as I'm going to stress it, please avoid using panty liners. She has got to breathe, right? Let it breathe naturally, which leads me to my next point, and that is to wear cotton underwears, because cotton underwears are breathable, and so it's easy for V to actually enjoy her day. The next tip I'm going to share with you, and this might sound like a no-brainer, but trust me, some people make this mistake. You're not supposed to wipe back to front. You're supposed to wipe front to back. When you wipe back to front, if there are any dirt or sweat or any of those dirty skin from the back, you're pushing it to the front, and what happens? It sticks in there. The bad bacteria begins to grow and develop. That causes a smell or even an infection. And so whenever you're wiping, wipe front to back. Another tip in addition to this that I love to do is to make sure that I use a wet towel at the end of wiping just to freshen that area. When I'm talking about towel, I actually mean wipes or a napkin, something disposable. So I usually use a non-fragrance, natural kind of wipes, and it's always good to just keep, even if it is just pee, it's always good to just keep that place clean the moment you're done wiping, front to back and not back to front. front. The next tip is on how you wash down there. You know, all those fancy looking fragranced gorgeous bottle or packaging you want to keep in your shower that is for cleaning down there? You want to toss that out right now because you do not need that. From the beginning of the video, I have said that place has got its own natural scent, and so you don't need any of those fragrances to confuse the natural scent that you've got there. Water alone can do the trick if you take your time and wash, not scrubbing, not hard. Don't go hard in there. Be gentle. Clean it up like a baby. Just be careful on the skin, but clean it up. Water alone is fine. But then what I do, I take it up a step. I use it's a baby unscented pure castile soap. I don't know, my lighting might not be the best one, I don't know, but I'm just gonna put links in the description box in case you are interested. This is the baby's unscented one, but on top of it I still go ahead to dilute it. So that's to tell you don't really need much, but just mentally you want to feel some kind of foaming there, you want to feel some kind of cleaning done, just to tweak the brain. Yes, one other thing I like to do is a deep cleansing after that time of the month. I know most people do not do that. I use about 8 ounces of warm water and a teaspoon, not a tablespoon, okay, a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Give it a good shake, and I have this application bottle that spritz out, straight up. And so what I do is just clean. Okay, this is very descriptive, but I mean, I'm just trying to share as much information with you guys, because trust me, there are young people who might be watching this and do not even know how to properly take care of themselves. If this sounds like too much information for you, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You might just want to skip until you find a point that is okay, or you might just watch my next video. The next tip: immediately you are done meeting with whoever, your partner or your husband, it is advisable that you do not get lazy in bed. I know it's such a hard time to get up, but you have to get up and go pee. Yep, I said it. You have to get up and go pee. That would help flush off any bacteria that might be lying around or be dead from, you never know. Just pee, okay? I also want to touch on how you care for your undies. Ideally, this is the best practice, that you hand wash and you sun dry. But in reality, it's not possible to do that all the time. Depending on where you live, if you can still do that, for sure, go ahead and do that. I use the dryer, but on a very high temperature. You gotta be very hygienic when it comes to taking care of your undies. The next tip I have for you is that you have to shave or wax frequently. Whatever works for you, go ahead and do that, but make sure that you keep it trimmed and clean as much as possible. What you eat reflects on how you smell down there. There is no two ways about it. If you feed yourself the right things, you are definitely going to smell the right way. You have to cut down on red meat, and you have to eat more of fruits and vegetables. Eat lots of yogurt or probiotic drink. Yogurts or probiotic drinks have got that fermentation that helps digestion. Still talking about what you feed yourself, but I want to specifically mention cranberry juice and pineapple juice. 2 drinks you should not miss having in a week. If you drink pineapple every day for the next 5 days, trust me, you're going to see a huge difference in how it smells down there. It's just so powerful. So pineapple and cranberry juice, you can alternate or you can mix together however you want to go about it. Feel free and be creative with your foods. The next tip is that if you can, sleep calm and dull. It's better. And now I saved the best tip for the last, right? Remember I said that in the beginning of the video. And this tip is very simple, but I know a lot of people neglect it, and that is to drink water, a whole lot of water. I love to drink lemon infused water. The moment I heard and the moment I learned about the truth or the secret behind drinking lemon infused water every day, I never slept on it. You can use lemon or you can use mint, whatever citrus fruit you can continuously maintain and infuse in your water. Any citrus fruit, stick to it for a long period of time. In fact, you might even get addicted to it, as I have. And so that's the best tip ever, and that's also my secret weapon that I have shared with you today. So I hope you go ahead and implement these tips. And so that's where I'm going to draw the curtain today. I hope I have really helped you out. How many of these tips have you been implementing, or which ones are you going to start implementing today? Let me know in the comment section. If you haven't also subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell right beside the subscribe button. That way you are notified when I have new uploads. Feel free to also share this video to as many persons as you can, because we are helping each other. And until I come your way next time, keep loving, keep serving, and keep staying positive. Bye for now.